The Home Atlas. Understand the house you actually own. You are in the driveway, zooming in on the roof, asking, is it 3-tab, flat strips with 3 tabs, or architectural, layered laminated shingles? That answer changes the next quote. By the end, you will know how to spot the pattern safely, what evidence confirms it, and what to ask before you sign anything. You do not need to climb onto the roof for the first pass. Stay on the ground, use the pattern. Here is the straight answer. A 3-tab roof usually looks like a neat grid. You see repeated slots, then 3 same-size tabs along the lower edge of each shingle strip. An architectural roof usually looks less even. The tabs step in and out. The shadows look thicker. 3 slots usually means 3-tab. Uneven shadows usually means architectural. The look comes from the build. 3-tab is a single layer strip. The cutouts make one strip look like 3 separate little shingles. Architectural shingles use bonded layers, so part of the shingle sits on top of another part. That extra layer makes depth you can often see from the street. Start at the biggest roof face, not the valley, not the ridge, and not a weird little porch roof. Look for the lower edges. If the pattern repeats like a stamped row of equal rectangles, you are probably seeing 3-tab. If the lower edge looks staggered, chunky, and shadowed, you are probably seeing architectural. Your safest tool is not a ladder. It is a clear zoomed photo. Stand back, use your phone zoom, or use binoculars if you have them. Home inspector standards allow roof covering materials to be described from the ground or eaves. That is the right idea here. Identify the type without making the roof the test. The ridge can help, but do not let it bully the answer. Ridge cap means the shingles covering the top seam. Older 3-tab roofs often used hand-cut 3-tab pieces up there. Architectural roofs often use separate hip and ridge cap shingles. Helpful clue, not a verdict. Paper beats squinting. A leftover bundle wrapper, an invoice, a permit record, or an inspection photo can move you from probably to much more certain. Exact brand and product standard can require close evidence. Street-level appearance can tell the family. It may not tell the exact product line. One more wrinkle. Some roofs are premium or designer shingles. That means larger or heavier shingles made to imitate slate or wood shake. They can look even thicker than ordinary architectural shingles. So if your roof looks very chunky, do not force it into only 2 boxes. Now, why does this matter? Because a roof quote that says architectural is still half a quote. Ask for the exact shingle line. Ask what starter strip is being used. The first edge shingle. Ask about underlayment, the water layer below shingles. Ask about ridge caps, leak barrier, and attic ventilation. The label tells you the category. The accessory package tells you what you are actually buying. Warranties are where homeowners get tripped up. One current basic 3-tab example is Gay F Royal Sovereign, listed with a 25-year limited warranty and 60-mile-per-hour wind coverage. Architectural products often have higher options, but the exact promise depends on the manufacturer and the installed system. Wind numbers describe new shingles, not your weathered roof. Code does not ask, does this roof look fancy? Code asks about slope, product standard, wind classification and installation. Asphalt shingles belong on roofs deep enough for them, and manufacturer directions still matter, so a driveway answer helps you talk clearly. It does not prove the roof was installed correctly. Insurance is the other place the label matters. Like kind and quality means comparable material class. Replacement cost means comparable new material. Actual cash value means depreciated payout. If a damaged roof had architectural shingles, you do not want the conversation drifting into basic 3-tab language by mistake. The words can shape the scope. So here is your move. If you are only curious, take 2 clear photos and file the answer with your house records. If you are comparing quotes, ask for the named product and the named accessory system. If you are in a claim, keep the photos, the paperwork, and the material class together. This is a call a pro job if the roof is steep, slick, damaged, or tied to a real claim dispute. Cold shingles can turn brittle. Hot shingles can scuff and soften. You do not need panic, but you do need respect for the surface. A picture from the ground is cheap. A fall is not. Your clean answer can be simple. My roof appears to be 3-tab because the field shingles show repeated cutouts. Or, my roof appears to be architectural because the field shingles show layered, uneven shadow lines. Then add the honest caveat. Exact brand and installation quality need documentation or a qualified look. If you want the paperwork side pulled into one place, the Asset Odin link in the description is built for that next step. Roof photos, records, age band, and a clearer conversation before anyone sells you a replacement. It does not replace a roofer on a ladder, it helps you ask better questions before the ladder shows up. So from the driveway, repeated slots point to 3-tab. Layered shadows point to architectural, ridge caps give clues, not verdicts. Paperwork beats squinting. And the real win is not naming the roof perfectly, it is knowing which question to ask before you sign.